For a while, Minecraft Forever Worlds have been the hottest thing people have been talking about, beside me. And for the past 10 years, I've been building one of my own. So today, I wanted to tour you all around and give you a quick tour of the world. Now, this entire world started around here, which these builds are stolen. And I'm talking about this one and these three, which were made by a YouTuber named Juicy Taz, which I looked up to a lot back then. Now, I do have a little other tweaks like this giant Hello Kitty, but other than that, these are completely stolen. But this was 10 years ago. I was a kid, and yeah, you know, I didn't know better. Now, something I really like to do is adding pixel art as kind of like graffiti. Now, these are mainly things I like, but often they're also complete nonsense. Here's yeah, Among Us. And while we're here, this is the train station, which right now it's in progress, as you can see over here. Right now we're renovating it and also adding a bus station, which is a bit far from the train station, but you know, who cares? If you're already gonna take a train, you can walk that tiny bit. And the train station kind of connects all the parts of the world together, which I'll get back to that. Because first I want to show the center, which most of these builds are made quite a while ago, and I don't like most of them anymore. But I could never touch these because these are so long ago and they're so nostalgic for me that I just want these to stay. Now, only recently there's been a shopping street added here, which has also not yet been finished. You know, we got the Margiela store, we got a record store, and a bunch of empty buildings. What you're gonna notice a lot is lots of the work is unfinished, because this world mainly consists of 2-week Minecraft phases and then forgetting about the game. Like, there's nothing inside these buildings for like ages. Now, there are quite some inside jokes that we add to this world, which I wish I could explain all of them. And all of them, it goes as far, don't mind the elephant in the room. It goes as far as there's entire books written about the entire lore of this Minecraft world, which this is also located in the train station I was speaking earlier about. It's kind of like a central point. Well, let's just keep it at that. And something me and my friends really like to do is just everything is somewhere happening. Like, why is there a tank in this park? And also, these people aren't naked. I just forgot to give them clothes. And just one blink further and there's a bulldozer rammed through the wall. Or here at this basketball field, somebody threw his chair from the crowd right on the field. Or even worse, somebody rammed his bus straight into this building. And just many more stuff like that. Like, for example, these people are... yeah, no. It's little things like this that really gives your world character. And honestly, if you're having a forever world, you should really implement these things, because it can give your world so much story. For example, this entire place over here is a lore about a guy named Hilbert, and basically he has an entire like he has his land here. You know, this is his, and the government really wants to buy this so they can build all these skyscrapers and buildings here. But no, you know, there he is in this car, you know, just cruising away. And he has a boat sale, which he doesn't really sell that much. He also has 2 dogs, you know, Bobby and Hilbert Jr. And they poop everywhere. And you know, that guy, he threw a rock through the window and his painting fell off. And he has an entire like scrapyard over here. And then next to his company is his house, which in the backyard there's a massive missile. As we're leaving the bigger part of the city with all the skyscrapers, recently we've been working on smaller buildings, which these will be apartments, you know, for people to live in. Which there's lots of buildings in here, but not really any apartment buildings. So that's what we kind of been making here. And you know, always stuff happening. Why did the bus break off right in the middle of the road? This guy has to slam on his brakes. All these small buildings make the world look very cozy. But as you move further away, lots of unfinished work. There used to be a dock here, the docking area, but we decided no, we're gonna build a highway here. Which the highway isn't really placed here very thoughtfully, you can say, because it should have been way back there, but you know, it's here now and we're not bothered to change it. And always something happening. Somebody fell right through the bridge. Right now it's low-key empty because there's still no cars. And here's some statues of me, my girlfriend, and my friends. I hope that looks like me. Does it? And just like everything, the highway is a work in progress as well. Still not finished, still a lot of area to cover with buildings and cool landscapes. You know, just pretend all of this is filled in, and then you can kind of get a good idea of what the world is supposed to look like. Which, if you really go out of the city, you'll be met with a beach. You know, there's some country's flags, and you might recognize what this is if you watched Stampede Longnose when you were younger, because I recreated the mini game with the TNT launcher, which let's try it out actually. All right, what color do we have to go to? Ooh, black. I'm pretty sure that's the farthest one. Okay then. Right, let's grab our TNT from the TNT crate and fill this in. As you can see, it's a bit bigger than the original game Stampy made. But in recent updates, TNT has been kind of like, they messed it up. So now the game is a bit different. Let's hope it works out all well. And it explodes. Oh wow, I am so high up. I don't think we can reach the black one. Yeah, no, we're not gonna make it. Oh, we made it. No way. Oh, I never thought we could reach the black ring, but we did. Going back to the city, we just came from there, and now we're here again in the city. Don't look at that, but look at this school. This was made by my girlfriend, but we're gonna move this as well because the location doesn't make any sense, like most buildings. But back then we had different plans, and we didn't know any of this yet. And that's enough about the city, because we're going back to the train station, because like I said earlier, that's something we're gonna go back to, because the train station kind of leads to all the places in the world. And if you're wondering about what the trains are, these were made by my friend Dertigon, which all these trains are real trains that are riding in the Netherlands. You know, I take these trains almost daily, and you know, we're pretty big fans of them. So now they're also in my Minecraft world. And these trains are like proper long. Like these are some big trains. And then you have this this little steam engine right here. If you watched Thomas the Tank Engine when you were younger, you will know who that is. Oh, he lost his I don't know what that's called. I don't know the term. Let's take this railway, because here's a train yard, which I made a train yard in, I think, 2018, and I copied the entire thing from a YouTube video. I think it was Keralis touring a world, and I copied the entire thing. None of this is original by me. Well, I did kind of change stuff later on as I got better at building, but most, like that building for example, this station here, none of it is original, and I'm lucky ashamed of that. But since it's so old, I don't really wanna destroy it, and it looks so cozy. And yes, the train stations do have their own names. This means something really funny in Dutch. And as we go by all the other stations, I will show you all the names. And the one we came from, that's downtown Central. And this train yard, it's where we put trains that we don't use at the moment. But it's also here because it just looks really cool. And then over here, there's like an old factory, very old. This is inspired by something we've been to in real life. Well, not this part, but where is it? Yes, this part over here. Back in like 2018, I think, we were doing vlogs, and we came by this abandoned building, and we just recreated the whole thing. This is supposed to be a closet, which first was hanging over here, and then we came back later, and suddenly it was hanging over there, meaning there's been people there in the meantime. Now, as you go further away, none of this is filled up with anything. It's all empty. Over there's an entire, like, it's a graveyard for buildings almost. I can show you a bit. Oh, there's a highway as well. I completely forgot. Oh, I'm getting so sidetracked, but yeah, I think you can see it. Over here, there's like a whole graveyard of buildings that haven't been used in a while. Even like a whole terraforming area. The thing is, I don't want to get rid of buildings. Like, I want to archive everything. Because I get so sad if stuff get lost. And that also goes for my Minecraft world. In here, there's gonna be mountains here. But I just added this, this used to be longer, but this like here's a car meet. You know, we got people blowing up cars, but also people just showing off their cars. And then over here, this is where a rally race starts. And I was gonna make this road go up in the mountains. But here in the mountains, there's people living here. So you wouldn't want to have people racing around, you know, when you're living here. You know, we got these beautiful houses. These designs are stolen as well because back then I just couldn't build myself. But you know, it was from a build tutorial, so does it really matter? I don't think so. This guy's house catched on fire, as you can see. There's a big tank here, oil leak, boom, everything exploded. And then, yeah. Another one of these houses over here, which, later I'm gonna fix this mountain. I'm gonna terraform it all. But if you go over here, there's more. There's people living in, big villas. And it might look weird on screen, but there's a big farming area over there. And right here is where some more people live. That house is part of the lore of my Minecraft world, but there's also some more houses. And that's a castle one of my friends made. 2 years ago we had a school project and she was just playing Minecraft instead of doing school project, which is completely valid. But we passed anyway, so it doesn't matter. You know, I'd rather play Minecraft. As you can see, you know, if we you know, talk about the elephant in the room, they don't have a front wall anymore. And there's also a massive party going on. You know, they took the TV off the wall. Something went through the ceiling. People are throwing drinks everywhere. You know, that. This is the thingy where dogs sleep. An elephant. Everything is happening here, and they have massive carrots in their backyard. Now over here, this is a big part of my lore. This is Dirk, and yeah, he turned 8 years old, but the balloons deflated, and he also pissed his pants and pooped outside of his pants. But this is kind of what started the lore of my Minecraft world. I used to have a different YouTube channel where I made Minecraft Machinima videos, and this guy, he was like the lead actor, and you know, this is where he lives. Nothing special. I expected a window to be broken because, as I said earlier, there's always something happening everywhere. But that's about it for his house. He's 8 years, by the way, having our own house. Bunch of rubber duckies in the pool, and another cool villa over here. These I actually made myself, surprisingly. Except this front yard. This used to be one of my friends. I haven't talked to him in a long while. I used to play Minecraft with him a lot, and he helped with a bunch of this world when it started. And over here, I made this recently. Recently I've been really into mid-century modern architecture. Now this is more like modern. Doesn't have that much detail, but I try to imitate mid-century modern. This is empty still. You know, we got a cool kitchen, a room over here, and we can also have another empty room over here. Now we have the bathroom. You know, it's open. Everyone can enter the bathroom whenever they want. You know, a big garage, so you can store, well, a single car in there. And if we go outside, they're having a barbecue, and they have a little place to sit around, and a pool to swim in. And if you're wondering what this is, that's a robot lawnmower, because they have another one over here. What brand was it? And it was Bosch. Yeah, the other one fell in the pool, so they had to get a new one. Now, if we go even further, this is the final, like, villa I've made. And also, look how beautiful this looks, you know. You got this massive farming area with no crops. It's out of season, but that doesn't matter. But here we have, I'm really proud of this. I made this 2 years ago now. I remember when my lung collapsed and I had to go to the hospital. Before that, I was working on this building, but I completely forgot. Alright, next up, another train station, and this train station isn't really that big, but there's still a big amount of trains here. I luckily forgot the train station name because I didn't go here a lot. Alright, it is Lawson. Alright. Oh yeah, of course. This city was called well, town. It's called Lawson, and I hadn't shown this train before because it wasn't on the station. But this one is also a train from the Netherlands, and then we of course have the Koploper. Beautiful train. If you're wondering why I'm so fast now, I got tired and I gave myself speed boost. And if you're wondering why everything is broken here, we broke everything here. Here's the next stop. I forgot this train station name as well. And it is, it doesn't say here. What train station was this? I think this was downtown north, but I'm not sure anymore. But this is pretty much the next station. If you come from the central one, with a cool building, right beside the train station. And you might have saw it. It's the which tower was it? I think this was the Eclipse Towers from GTA 5. Of course, you have to have this. I built this a while ago, and this part of the city is, yeah, as you can see, mainly ugly, and also a big scrapyard of builds, again, and we got the Better Call Saul ad. But what is important is the place we're going to right now, because we have a massive docking area right over here. And you know, of course we have another train station. How else are you gonna get to the docks? And this is what the docks are called. I have no clue how to pronounce it in English. And here I figured it was a good idea to put an entire archive of all the cars that I've built. And the green dots, I put all the cars in structure blocks so we can copy them around on the world. But the one in structure blocks, those are the ones I've done already. And this parking place is huge. And then over here you have the thingy where you can if you want your car on the boat, you have to park it there, and then you can drive onto the boat. It's like the check-in place, the check-in building. Show you around real quick. This is all based on a real docking area called Eemshaven, which that's also in the Netherlands. And you know, my friend especially, he's a massive fan of the boat company here. I forgot the name. Oh my god, what happened? What was that noise? I've been on this one a lot, and then the one over there as well. They're different, but they look a lot like each other. If I hear that noise once again, I'm gonna scream. Okay, I didn't have to hear it. This boat even makes noise. I hate this noise, but let's just keep it on. Yeah, there we go. The boat again. Well, again, it's a different one. But really cool either way. And over here, as you can see, beside there, bunch of water. And over here, oh my, over here, more flags. These are mainly flags of where my friends are from. So we just build the flags over here. And then now that we're done there, I'm gonna follow these railways. And now we're going. Oh, the railway ended here. Yeah, we didn't fix this yet. But now I'm gonna take you over here because there's more, which these buildings are mainly, I don't care about them. I think they're ugly. But you know, this part is here. Also mainly a scrapyard. Again, you know, you got these trains over here and all those buildings. But I'm here. This isn't the scrapyard. Well, still a random railway there. But over here we have a hospital, because you know, people get sick and injured and they need a place to stay. And then over here, I made this a long while ago, but this is you know, well, you can't really see it from here, but this is the Subaru dealership. And as you know, there's always something happening everywhere, and that's also the case for here. But There's a lot of things happening over here, which, yes, I can enter here. It's a bit dark. Right, here's the owner. He's a bit mad because he heard some noise. As you can see, you can't see probably, but doesn't matter. Right, there we go. There it is. Somebody was working on the car, and suddenly he drove right through the window. And everyone stopped to look. You know, these people loading the engine in, and you know, just everyone in shock, but especially the owner, because you know you can't have a brand new car and drive it right through the window. And over here next to the highway, this is all connected. You know, the highway we were on earlier is connected to this, and you can go to your 7-Eleven or McDonald's or this restaurant over here. You know, you can have a little break. And over there, this also has a lot going on. This just means I make, but it just sounded like a building, like a construction store. Think of it as like, actually, I don't know any international stores. Over here you can get some flowers, more plants. You know, you can get everything here. And then the first thing that's happening, oh, you might notice. I won't tell much, but there's a lot of shopping carts placed around here. Here's the toilet, and people are looking right at you when you're on the toilet. And the shopping cart. Oh, there's even fish in here. I completely forgot about that. Oh wow. And then over here, there's a bunch of stuff. Obviously something fell over here, and there's a lot of boxes that all fell on the floor. Wow, I forgot how funny I was. And what else? What else happened over here? Oh, the shelves are completely empty. Maybe there's more happening. Not really. Oh, well, that obviously. And oh, there's a water leakage. But they really have anything happen. And over here, somehow you can get fish over here. You know, all the fish. This is really bad for fish, by the way. Fish should never be crammed in such tight spaces. Also, oh, there's the shopping cart. I was just gonna say, where is it? But there it was. And here's like the final part of. Here's the final. Yeah, here's the final part of the store. Oh, you can't be for real. It's even on the ceiling. Oh, it's even there as well. Why is there so many shopping carts? Here's the restaurant. There's gonna be shopping carts. You can't be for real. No, they even got them for sale. Why is there so many shopping carts? Then here you can check out at the checkout place. There's a cannon over here. And there's the security cameras. Of course, the security camera fell. Oh, and there's a shopping cart. And if you're at this checkout, you're going straight in the floor. And there's another shopping cart. You even see the shopping cart in the shadows. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Well, as you walk out, oh, there's the shop. There's one, and there's a shopping cart, and there's, oh, and of course, there's a shopping cart here as well. Who would have known? Either way, that's going to be it for my world tour. That's most of what I've made in the past 10 years, which I can't even believe it's been that long. But if you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe. Check out all of my other videos and my socials and my second channel, all linked down in the description. Here's the end screen. Goodbye.